Okay guys, so we're going to do a quick tutorial video on how to set up your stock screener if you use Fidelity. Um, it's a pretty useful tool, especially if you're trying to day trade. There are several stock screeners. Um, I found that Fidelity is pretty easy to use. It's a pretty good tool. Has some parts missing that I would like to have on the criteria, but overall, I think it does the job for what I'm wanting to do. So let's get into it. So when you first log in, obviously I'm not at the main login screen. Don't want to show my account number and things for those reasons. But when you first go in, what you want to do, you'll have these 5 tabs up at the top. You can go over and hover above. So where you want to go to is this News and Research tab. And then you want to go down here to where it says Stocks. You're going to click on that. And then once you pull this up, it's going to bring up a page. And you'll see over here towards the top left, it's going to have an area here where it says Screener Tools. So you're going to go into Screener Tools. And then if you're wanting to set up screeners for specific things, you can choose from stocks, ETFs, preferred securities. In this example, and I think for most people, you're going to be wanting to set up a screener for stocks. So we're going to go to our Start a Stock screen. And this is going to take us to our stock screener. And so what you'll see over here to the left is you have several criteria where you can set up how you want to screen your stock. So say you want to look for stocks that are within a specific price range, and it has some defaults that you can choose. Typically, the kind of ranges of stock prices, but you can specify it however you want. You know, as little as 1 cent to whatever the max price of something on the market is. So you can set up that. Obviously, you can go down here and set up a lot of other useful things if you want to go into your market cap. You can you can go in and set up according to some of the defaults that they have, large cap, small cap, medium cap. If you're looking for a set specific range, obviously up here in this area, you can set it. If we want to go only up to 2 billion, we can just put it in at 2 billion. And what you'll see is as you put in these selections, say we're just going to look for something that are low prices, it's going to give you a certain amount of matches that you have. And so it'll go through these matches, and based on your criteria, it's going to tell you how many matches it's found that meet that criteria that you're giving. So yeah, this is pretty much all you have to do to go in and set up the stock screener. You can actually, once you set up how you want to scan your stocks, you can actually go up here to this Save to My Screens, and it will save it. And so once you save it, you'll be able to name it. Then you'll just hit save here, depending on your name. And then once you have some saved criteria that you want to, so you don't have to go in and edit it every single time, you're just going to go up here to this My Screens over here towards the top right, and it'll pull up some of your saved list in the past. So if we're wanting to, these are some of the ones that I've saved, some of my small cap, gapper ups that I've set, specifically for small cap stocks that have gone up in price by 4%. They meet some other requirements as well, looking at specific requirements for my volume. So in this case, I'm looking for volume at least 1 million, and I just did 1 billion to top it out, make sure it captured everything over 1 million, just so we didn't have any chances of miss. So yeah, anything from 4% to up to 1,000% here. Typically, you're not going to see anything jump over 1,000% in a day. That's not unheard of. It could happen, but for me, typically, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hear about it. I probably don't even need it to come up on my stock screener if it's jumping over 1,000% in a day. Typically, that's going to be a pretty rare thing to see. But again, like I said, if it does, you'll be hearing about it. If you're one of those people that looks at stocks at all, you're going to hear about it. So that's what I've got my criteria set up here. I've got several criteria here, and you can see as you set a criteria here, it's going to tell you. So this first criteria that from 4% to 1,000%. There's 686 of those stocks. Then when I add my next criteria, my volume 90-day average, from 0 to 1 billion, it drops it down to 520. And then it'll continue to do this as you set criterias, and then eventually on your last criteria, it'll tell you what your total matches are down here. I'm actually a bit shocked that the 90-day volume average, it's saying there's only 520. So it looks like it may be just specifically. That's a good question here. So I'm a bit surprised because I don't think there's any. I don't think you're going to find anything that's over a billion. I guess we can take a look here, though. Yeah, you're not going to have any. You're not going to have anything trading this kind of volume. Let alone you're not going to have anything trading over anywhere close to a billion, more than likely. We can set it up, and we'll see if it changes anything here. But I would imagine it's not going to. So. Yeah, again, it doesn't change anything. But yeah, guys, that's really all there is to it when you're setting up your stock screener. Like I said, there's a lot of different criteria down here you can look at. If you're not looking for day trading, technical factors, then you can start looking. Okay, I want to start looking for stocks that give out dividends. You can obviously open it up, find stocks that give a dividend and a certain percentage dividend if you're looking for things like that, of that nature. Yeah, there's a lot of different criteria, so you'll just go through, look for whatever you're wanting to set those, and once you set them up, then it'll automatically start setting up your scan. And again, like I said, if you want to save it, up here in this top left, save to your screens, and it'll be there for the next time, so you don't have to redo all your information. But yeah, guys, that's really all there is to it. Over here dropping stuff. That's really all there is to it. I hope this helped you guys out. And if you liked the video, do me a favor, drop a like. If you're wanting to see more content like this, we're going to be doing a lot of how-tos and going over some of our day trades in the future. So if you want to get in on that, hit that subscribe button and that notification button. You'll see anytime we post a video. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do live day trading for the time being, but I will be showing some of my trades at the end of the day. So anyways, guys, appreciate you all stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.